Vegas at Balboa Park. What's going on, John?
Chilling, man. Just hanging out. It's a beautiful day out here, man.
All right, John. What inspired you to start rapping?
I never really had a strong affiliation or appreciation in my teens for hip-hop and just what its culture represented in the 90s with groups like NWA and artists like Tupac, Biggie, Nas. And it wasn't because of their style that I didn't like him, it was more just because that I felt like being a product of suburbia and this privileged life I've been fortunate enough to have, that it almost felt like taboo to try and relate to a style that honestly just wasn't me. And with the turn of the century, this new wave of artists Kanye West and Jay-Z, and you got guys like Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa breaking onto the scene, and you have producers like No ID, Cool and Dre, and Pharrell, who are just pioneers of this whole new movement where it's turned hip-hop into a pure art form, where people are just trying to express themselves through their music, and you get to use your imagination and see what they're trying to say. With that said, I slowly began to start writing little poems in class, jotting poems, whatnot, and it eventually just took off to the point now where I'm writing on beats and I'm coming up with melodies, and I just wanted to make something that was better than the status quo.
So, who's your musical mentor?
I would say my musical mentor is me, myself, and I. I've never really had anyone who wanted to take me under their wing, but the person who inspires me the most are people like Julian Thomas and Seth Akins, and they work so hard at delivering a better product and getting out their dreams, and you can't knock the hustle, you know what I'm saying? You can't knock the hustle.
So, John, what sets you apart from the rest of the rappers?
I would say what sets me apart from other rappers is just my desire to make music that I want to listen to, man. I'm my own biggest fan. I think that to set yourself apart, you have to create the art that you want to hear and that you think is beautiful, not what everyone else thinks, because then you just get caught up making the same music that everyone else is making. You're just making mainstream whatever. But when you got your soul and your heart in it, man, that's when you're in a place where you create the music that eventually people are going to want to hear because it stands out. It's not the stuff that's in the mold that is what people want to hear. They want to hear something different, you know? So yeah, that's what I would say.
So what are you doing right now to reach your dream?
I would say right now to reach my dream, the biggest thing is staying focused. There's a lot of hurdles on the way to reaching your dream, but if you stay focused on constantly bettering yourself, working hard in school, you can possess the knowledge to do anything, man. Don't let your eyes deceive you from what you can and can't have, ever.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
Oh man, I would say definitely first off Kanye West, man. He's an innovator and a legend, and a living legend, and we don't get to see that much in hip-hop anymore. B.O.B.'s great, Big Sean's great, Common's great, Drake's great. Even Lil Wayne's great in his own right, man. I would say those are my favorite artists, though. Yeah.
Your mixtape sounds pretty good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
What's your favorite track off of it?
I would say my favorite record off the mixtape would definitely have to be On For The Night, man. That song gives me chills every time I hear that, dude. It's just like, it's on a different level, man. It's one of the most undeniable songs I will ever make. And it is beautiful. So I would say, yeah, On For The Night is probably my favorite track.
So, John, what are 5 goals you'd like to accomplish by next year?
5 things that I'd like to accomplish by next year. All right, let's say 1,000 friends on the Facebook page, because I know how important social media is in this day and age. That would be really cool. Opening a show for my favorite artists, or just doing regular shows, even if it's at a community center, man. Nothing's too small right now. Make another mixtape and an album. It's gotta be, people gotta hear more music. And a personal goal of mine is to actually ask this girl that a few of the songs are about on a date, and she would say yes. That would be really cool. And just to hear that my music impacts someone's life in a positive way is a big thing for me, and I think that would be really, really cool to hear if a random person just came up to me and said that my music impacted them in a really good way. That's something special, you know?
What message are you trying to send to your audience through your music?
I would say the message that I want people to get from my music is being able, again, to follow your dreams and not giving a damn what people try and tell you, even when the deck's stacked against you. If you see the ends of things in life and you work hard for them, you could do anything. You could do anything. And that's pretty much the message that I want people to gain from my music, is to just be yourself, do you. Later, man.
Yeah. Hey, thank you.
Shout out Good Company, shout out Late Nights in Fashion, baby. We here.